Okay, hello guys. So this is going to be another video on how you can transfer your layouts between accounts. May it be a Garena account to Activision or Activision to Garena. It worked back in season 4, so I believe it will still work this season. And I'm gonna show you how you can do that. So first, you're gonna need to have a files account right here, and Call of Duty, whichever version you may have. So we're gonna open up our files. I already have it open here. You're gonna open your internal storage of your phone, and you're gonna see a lot of folders, but the folder you want to go into is Android. You go open that, you go to data, and then you look for a, what do you call this, and then you look for a folder called Activision.CODM shooter. It could be Garena if you're using the Garena version. So you open that, then you go to files, and then here we have a folder called config. You're gonna have to open that. Here in the config folder, we'll find two folders called HUD and joystick. So if you open these are basically the HUDs that we have. All right, HUD, da-da-da. So these HUDs are basically for my 2 accounts, and we're gonna delete these. You don't have to worry, because COD Mobile backed it up in the cloud. We're just gonna start clean so that we know what we're dealing with. So delete the HUD folder and the joystick folder. 𝗖𝗎𝗎𝗏. We're gonna leave that open. Now I'm gonna open both my Call of Duties, Activision, and Garena. Once you load up the game, it's gonna download your layouts again from whichever account you're gonna log in. So if I'm gonna log in one account, it's gonna download files from that. Okay, this has been explained from the other videos. This is literally the 3rd video about this. So here I've logged in my main account. This is my main. This is what I use to play right here. Okay, so now that I've loaded up this account, I'm gonna go back. Okay, we're gonna go back. There you go. So now we're gonna open the files, and you see the HUD and the joystick folder, they're back, and they downloaded the layouts for that account, the one that I logged in. And we're gonna back this up, copy this, highlight that, check. Then we're gonna click these 3 dots, the upper right corner. We're gonna copy, and we're gonna navigate. We don't want it in downloads. Okay, you go to your internal storage, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back it up, make a new folder. I'm gonna make a new folder in my internal storage. You can put it anywhere, actually. I'm just gonna call it CODM backup. There you go, backup. Now in this folder, this is where I'm gonna put my backup, just in case I mess things up. So now that we've backed it up, we're gonna open Call of Duty again, and then we're gonna log this account out. So we're gonna log out. Then to whichever account you want to copy the layouts to, you're gonna log in that one. My alternate account, this is what I use to troll people, Smurf, blah blah blah, you know. Now that we've loaded it up, we're gonna go back to files. Okay, so we're back at files, and if you open HUD in the joystick folder, you'll see that the files have doubled. And it's important to take note the file names of which account. So basically, there's 2 IDs in these. Right, there's 2 IDs. Okay, I'm gonna record my phone just like that. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna show you that here this file has 6718555. and this one has 137643. That means these files are for different accounts. My main account ID is 6718555. My main account's layout to my alternate. What I'm gonna have to do is copy, okay, rename, pick one of the files of your alternate account, and here in the rename, we're just gonna copy. We're just gonna copy the code in the end. So I've deleted the rest of the file name, and we're just gonna copy the ID of the alternate account right there. So I messed this one up. So what we're gonna do, once you've copied the ID of your alternate account, you're gonna highlight everything that is from the alternate account, delete it. So now we're left with the main account ID. So now we're left with the main account files. So how are you gonna transfer it? Is you rename the main account files, and in the end you replace the ID, right? You replace the ID. So I'm gonna delete this whole thing except for the rest. Okay, so once you're there, how do you tap that? Okay, once you're there, we're just gonna replace it. Boom, easy. Do it for the rest of the files. All right, so everything here, you just change the ID. Alright, we're done with the HUD. Now we have to go to the joystick. It's the same thing. We still have two files. Just delete all the alternate account files. Just delete it. Boom. And then replace the ID. Right, now we're done and we're Gucci. So we're not done yet, but we're done renaming the files. That's the most annoying part actually. So once you're done, you go back to your Call of Duty. Do not make sure you didn't close the game when you did that. Just minimize it, because it's gonna mess up everything. So what you're gonna do, you go back to the game. It's my alt. Now we're gonna check. Okay, now we're gonna check the layouts, and we've copied it. Now you click save and use. Make sure you click save and use for MP, BR, save and use, zombie mode, save and use, and we're done. You're basically safe. Once you click save and use, it saves it to the cloud. You're safe, you're Gucci, and we're done. Actually, we're done. That's basically how you do it. It's just more painful if you do it on the phone, because it's better to have a keyboard when you're like typing those little characters, blah blah blah. Copy paste, Control V, Control C. Easier than here. You have to like hold tap. We can't. Okay, so it's official. We can't. Okay, so it's official. You can't transfer the files to Activision from Garena or vice versa anymore, because the Garena config folder is apparently locked and you can't alter it. It doesn't work. You could try to you could try what I tried, which was I created the files outside here. I have the config folder with all the files ready for the Garena account, and I tried to copy it into Garena. It worked. I tried like dragging it, you know, but it kind of detected it. It said you have to like something's wrong with your files. You please check it again. Install the Garena game again. So I think that's their like countermeasure. This still does work in Activision. I don't know about Garena. It's just they had it more secure, I guess. To be honest, there's nothing wrong with this, but I guess it's you can't blame them for like adding like security measures so that, you know, the game is safe. That's pretty much it. I've tried everything. Let me know if you guys find something out to make the Activision to Garena work, or vice versa, and hope this video helped. This is a bit more raw than my previous polished vids. Hope this helps for the people who are using only phone, and have a great day, and bye bye.